Hi, urban pop stars. Welcome to Behind Reality Podcast, where we talk about everything that matters to Nigerians. And of course, as you already know, in a world where social media has become a part of our daily lives, and as in a world where it feels like social media has bridged the gap between people high up there and people not so high up there, it feels as though that people have gotten, a means of expression. However, not knowing where to draw the line is what has begun to cause issues and problems in our day-to-day lives. Today we're going to be talking about irresponsible social media use, especially amongst young people, and the context for our conversation today is the ongoing development of a story where people have been allegedly arrested over the spread of malicious and defamatory statements against popular businessman and entrepreneur Tony Elemelu. I have with me Ridwan. Hi, Ridwan.
Hi, Betty.
So when I saw this topic, when I saw the story, what just came to mind is, what exactly is the reason that people do the things they do online? Because, why would you come online and state things that you do not have facts, evidence to back it up? What do you think is behind this whole thing? And it happens mostly amongst young people.
It does, because if you look at the older generation, right, the social media issue was not as prevalent as it is currently with them. So they have had some discipline, so to say, in their own time. So to use social media now, even the old people that we see using social media, they use it in a way. Sometimes they just use it to make jokes, do some things funny online, like that. However, we young people of nowadays, we see freedom and we think, oh, this is an avenue for me to say whatever I want to say how I feel, without thinking of the consequences. We say, okay, this is a platform, I can post anything I want there, and people will actually see it. That is one. Another one is the issue of monetization of X and some social media platforms.
Particularly that X.
that people just decide, let me post this for engagement purpose, without looking at it. And the people that repost, that reshare, they are causing nuisance, a lot of nuisance, because you see a story, even the person that posted it, they might not have evidence for it. You also want to farm engagement, you just see it, you like, you reshare, then someone else says it, they like, they reshare. Before you know it, it has already become a trending issue. So people are just doing this because they see this is an avenue for me to just say whatever I want, and they go ahead to say it.
And I think this also brings to mind, or brings to our attention, digital literacy. I think we as a society, we still need more digital literacy, especially amongst young people.
Yes.
Because, like you said, somebody posts something, you do not even know whether this is true or not. You already hit the share button, you already hit the like button, you have posted it, you do not even care whether how this is going to affect
the person
that you are posting about. Let's look at, for instance, this case that we are considering today, that of Tony Elemelu. When I saw the post in question, I was like, you came out, he said this particular person has HIV, said the kids, said lots of things about the kids, nasty things that I cannot even open my mouth to say, and then still went ahead to say, oh, they are divorced.
Just imagine.
And you know how it is, like in public and corporate space, they do not take public image for granted.
If you were in their shoes, let's even look at it from as you are currently. If someone decides to defame your character, even though, let me take myself as an example. I'm not a public figure, I am literally nobody, right?
I know you're somebody.
I am literally nobody,
okay,
right? So someone now decides to post something online about me that is not true. How would I take it? I am sure I am not going to take it easy, because this is my image.
You will not take it.
I have something that I'm projecting that I actually want to do in the future. So not to talk of someone that actually has a big image to protect. They have spent so many time, money to invest in their image, to invest in their family. You come online and you post this thing and you think you just go and
scot-free,
go
just
like
goes
that,
like that,
and it will just be another Tuesday. No. It definitely is not going to be like that.
Talking about how you would react, I remember one time to this. This is based on a personal experience where I think it was my final year or so, and I started hearing a particular rumor about myself. You know the kind of rumor that you will get that I used to say, me? I do this kind of thing. Like when I heard it, I was so livid, and the fact that it came from someone that was close to me, someone I knew. I was so pained. Then I started feeling like I put myself in the shoes of, public figures and celebrities. How you're just on your own and somebody from nowhere behind the keypad just typed something that is not true about you and put it out there. And the thing about words and tweets is that some people only, they hear go, they don't hear come.
They don't.
So you've posted this thing and you feel like, oh, I'm just catching cruise. But you've already formed a perception
for someone.
You've a perception of that person that is not true in the mind of someone. So even when you come out to say, oh, I'm sorry, this thing is not true,
that person might not say it.
He might not see the part where you're apologizing, but he saw the part where you're actually accusing.
Yes,
so I feel many young people need to understand that there's what you put out online, there's gravity. It's just more than cruise, or I'm just posting what I saw, or I want to get engagement on my. So it's more than that. And now let's take the conversation to another angle where UBA comes out to say, oh, they've dismissed the statement, and they said they've reported to the authorities, the right authorities to take to take up the charge. And some people are saying, oh, that is oppression, you're not supposed to do that, it's because you have the money. If it is not true, why are you making effort? Like,
you see, people need to be held accountable for what they say. People need to be held accountable. You have to be able to be responsible for whatever you say and whatever you post. We should see it like this. You mentioned the other time that we should actually have digital literacy. Everyone should be digital literate. Most of people that use social media in Nigeria are not digital literate. They just see the platform is a platform where I can post anything I want. You see, there was a social media personnel that said something the other day, and it actually resonated with me. He says something that you cannot show to someone physically. Why would you go online and show it to thousands of people?
People
that go online to like they do some contents that you'll be seeing the things you're not supposed to say. The clothes that you cannot wear outside. Why would you go online to wear it? That if you're in your street, you decide to just wear this clothes on yourself, you can hardly will 20 people see you. But if you go online, thousands of people are seeing you, right? So why will you, something that if you see this person, you cannot say physically.
But you hide behind your keypad.
Hide behind your keyboard pad because, yes, I'm in my comfort zone. Nobody can come to me here. Then you feel you are safe.
What even amazes me, the fact is that most times is the fact that most of these people, the things that they are posting, it's either they put on hotspot for them or they borrow 2.5 gig from their service provider to come and be posting nasty things online about people. Takes me back to something you mentioned about, things they cannot do physically, they go and do it online. I think it's because we as a people, we underestimate the power of numbers online.
No, we don't.
We do.
We do not.
Okay, maybe we only underestimate it when it comes to the positive side. And I'll explain. Take, for instance, you as a growing creator or a person trying to make a name for yourself online, you have 50 views.
Okay.
They will tell you, 50 views is low now. It's just small.
Yeah.
But if you gather 50 people physically, is that not a lot of, that number of people? But because it's online, we just feel like, it's just 50 views. Just 50. Those are 50 people. So if we have that consciousness that, this thing I'm about to post, this number of people, and the funny thing is, social media, how it works is, you cannot even tell what will go viral, and what will not go viral.
Imagine someone sees that post, let's say probably on Instagram, and they decide to save it, right? And this person decides to take that particular post from their Instagram. They're not even sharing it on Instagram. They take it to their WhatsApp.
Take it to WhatsApp.
They post it on their status.
Someone else
and the person has like hundreds of contacts on their WhatsApp. And those 100 people see that post,
save it, share it,
reshare. So the analytics for Instagram will not capture those 100 people on WhatsApp.
So it's way more. I think
way more
we
than
need
what
to start
we see.
seeing it in that. I don't even think I've ever seen it from that perspective that you just shared. But that's just the truth.
That's just the truth.
It's the truth. Now back to these people that have gotten themselves into the hands of the law because they said they've been arrested. The family member of one of those boys, one of the people arrested, because I don't even know if they are males or females, but I know one of them is a male, and the family comes out saying, oh, they should forgive him, he's just a kid, he's 18. 18-year-old is an adult in the eyes of the law.
18-year-old as a kid?
Kid that did not know that, oh, what I'm about to share is something that does not.
Let's even leave the fact that he doesn't know. Let's look at
the figure. Let's assume that
let's look at the figure, right? Okay. He is 18-year-old. In Nigeria, what is the legal age for an adult? 18. And in Nigeria, I can tell you that there is an 18-year-old that would have graduated from university.
True.
Is that not true?
Or probably
someone that has been able to reach that level, should you not be digital literate to an extent? It is when things like this come that we try to put age there, that, oh, he's a kid, he's this, I don't
feel beyond age, I feel like morally, we should be trained to know that if something is not true, then there's no need for me to post it. There's no need for me to reshare it.
There's no need for you to even engage
in the eyes of the law. Now, they will not ask you that, were you the first person to post it?
Nah.
Were you the It could be that the first person to post it did not go viral. It didn't get to the eyes of people that were going to take it up. Now it has gotten to your own platform. You would have to face the brunt.
Definitely.
Because now many people are coming out to say that it's not right for them to arrest. It's not right for them to arrest anybody. It's just social media. But I think it is very right for them to arrest.
It is more than
right.
It
is high time for young people, Nigerians generally, to start accepting the consequences of their actions. I think you remember the time Omotara and her husband arrested a guy for, saying nasty things about them online. And the same way it is now, people are raging, saying, oh, it's a lie, they're oppressing him, he's not supposed to be. Why didn't he think of that?
When you come online and you bully people, you say bad things about people, true or not, you're not supposed to say bad thing about anybody, right? True or not, it is their problem, it is their personal issue. You have no right whatsoever to come online to post something about someone that is not true. It is their personal problem. Even if it is true, it is their personal problem. You posting it, you are giving yourself up to them, that anything they decide to do with you, you are okay with it. They
deserve it.
So you decide to now come, and that's when Nigerians will now say, oh, they are oppressing. We do not see oppression when we are supposed to see it. But in cases like this, where someone has done wrong and they don't see that this thing will actually lead to something else, when it now leads to that, then we'll see it as oppression.
And I think sometimes people do not understand the gravity of what they have done. So take, for instance, this same situation that we are looking into today, that of Tony Elemelu. They do not think about the fact that things like what these people have shared, how the effect it will have on the business.
On the business itself.
Many times Nigerians watch movies, but they think it's just movies. Many times we watch Korean movies where one family, a conglomerate family, they have money, and then just one family drama, one family this thing. Investors start pulling out, they start losing money. Those things are real. It happens in real life. So in a situation like this, if Tony Elemelu has not taken action, I feel this one will serve as a deterrent
to people.
So finally, before we wrap up, what would you like to say to young people watching us, to Nigerians watching us, about responsible social media use?
Responsible social media use does not just come like that. We have to learn it. And we as young people, if we do not learn it, there's no way we are going to teach our children. So we need to learn it first. When we learn that you don't share anything online that you are not sure of, right? You don't share things you would normally not say to someone physically. You don't go online to say it. And there's one other thing. You have the right to feel the way you feel, right? You have the right to think whatever you want to think, as long as it's in your head. You do not have any right to actually act the way you feel, when it's going to affect someone else. When it's going to affect someone else, then that right is no longer there. So you have the right to feel the way you feel. You have the right to think whatever you want to think. But you do not have any right to act on it. If it's going to affect someone else, then the right is no longer there. So think about that before you press the like button. Think about that before you press the reshare button. Think about that before you compose any posts online.
You think about it before you reshare, before you post. And I also want to say that I feel many people need to understand that not all opinions need to be shared. You don't have to put out everything that you are thinking. There are many times me myself, I'll see some things online that I do not agree with, but I just feel like
scroll and pass.
Just let it go, scroll and pass. You don't need to put out everything that you feel. And just like he said, before you like, before you share, before you comment on any post you see online, you need to be sure that this thing, you have verified it, that it is true, it is factual. Because another thing I noticed is the fact that people do not understand what liking and also resharing posts means. It means that you endorse it, you agree, not just because it means you are interested. It means that you like it. So we just still need a fresh reorientation as young people on the use of social media in Nigeria. So as we wrap up the show today, from all of us here at Behind Reality Podcast, we are saying to you that be very responsible in your social media use. Not everything needs to be posted. Not everything needs to be liked. If you are not sure about something, do not like it. If you are not sure about something, a post or anything, just scroll past it. It's not a must for you to say something online. And just like what people will say, that freedom of speech.
Freedom after speech.
Freedom after speech. That's another conversation for another day. But what we are basically trying to say is just be responsible with social media. Social media can make or mar you. This same social media we're talking about, people have made it.
In it.
Through social media, people's lives have changed for better, and the same way people's lives have changed for worse. From this same social media. So my name is Betty, and from myself and Ridwan, we're saying we'll see you next time. Do not forget to like this video, share, comment, and of course, use social media responsibly. Bye for now.
Bye.